Hi, I'm Peices, and this is Hearts of Iron 4 by Blood Alone, where we're playing the German Reich with expert AI. And today we're gonna stabilize here in the Raj. We've kind of lost a bit of Xinjiang here, but we need to fix this up, of course, and we need to stabilize these two fronts. We also need to redeploy the Air Force. I can't see it because we're too zoomed out, I think. We need to redeploy all of these into better locations. And we're also going to go through all of our generals and just see how they are doing for upgrades. We've also got a bit of naval combat going on up here. That was only convoys being destroyed, except for destroyers being destroyed, sunk here somewhere. We're also going to see if we can't get a submarine over and do some scouting around Cyprus and see if we can land some of our Fallschirmsjägers here. Would be nice to be able to block that off. I think Malta we do need to make an amphibious assault on, and the same goes for Gibraltar. I don't think we can take those by paratroopers. There might be a free tile here, and if we can land all 6 divisions we should be able to knock them out. We do have access to glider planes as well to give us some extra supply. And we'll see what happens here too. We're moving Rommel down in this direction too, so maybe we can help punch through a little bit there. But I'm gonna go over the generals and the Air Force, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I finished reorganizing the Army and Air Force. I went through them all. I added infantry expert to 2 of these generals. Otherwise there wasn't any big changes to make there, and the Air Force has been moved out. I moved down 1,000 of our BF-109s down to help here, and they're going to move in as soon as these are done. I got 32 of these in service now, the ME-163s, now 47 of the B models as well. And they're not coming in with that many bombers just yet, so that's good. Hopefully we can make a big dent in their bomber forces. We could go for a couple of these things. We are going to remove the... maybe we do that as well. I think this is just cosmetic though. We switch our name and Berlin is renamed to Germania. Will be known as the German Reich with a small t. That's a little bit odd, isn't it? And Leningrad and Stalingrad get renamed. So let's run this. See if it took effect immediately. I think we do. No, it did take effect immediately. So we've now got Germania here. And Greater German Reich, we're known as now. I think it's called Ludendorff and Hindenburg, right? Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, I think... up here. Moscow is still named Moscow. Could have been some fun rename there as well. Okay, so I did move a couple of aircraft up into this location. They haven't arrived yet. But there are a couple of our Junkers 88s. And they're going to be here and hopefully helping to decimate the few troops that have been stationed here. Now we kind of just want to go in here as soon as possible. You move up this direction instead. And you move straight to there, and we'll go on the offensive instead. Let's see if we can encircle those while we are at it. Here we can't really make any big moves. We could probably go into the hills down here in the desert. These are 2 mountains. Where do they have their supply? I think it was fairly close. Yeah, they've got it up here. That's going to be a really tough one to take. We are building our own supply hub up here to help supply this front line. And the same thing on this front line. We should probably be able to move some tanks down here though. Have we been able to finish the railways down here? Yes. We do need to, of course, increase the capacity here. All the way down. We are currently building this one. Where we've got a few more railways constructing, and this one up to the supply hub up here. But probably would do well to have a little bit more supply coming down in this direction. So let's upgrade a few of these. Let's preemptively upgrade this one all the way. We got a level 3 coming down all the way here to Baku. Or it will be level 3 once this portion is fixed. Maybe we do need to go back a little bit further here. Yeah, so let's upgrade this one all the way as well. And we have from here, there should be no problem whatsoever. We should have at least a level 3, 4 or something coming up that way. That will help supply this area. This area up here is just... well, we lost our supply hub here, okay. But if we can encircle them, we can knock them out from there anyway. And then we can move on from there. It would be good if we can rush down to this one as well. We'll see when we start getting some troops into the local area there. We also moved a little bit of air force down here. We've got a couple of mostly heavy fighters running around here. We could probably use some of the other ones as well. We should be able to build an airport in here. Yeah, we do need to have these up on the very, very top. And these ones were the ones we were constructing before. Tunisia and Armenia, these are almost done, so let's move them up as well. And an air base, let's just pop one up at the top there. And that means we can use some of our little bit shorter ranged fighter bombers instead, or also. Probably would be good to have the same here. Does look like we have troops on the right side here. Let's see if we can make a move then. Let's attack from here too. It's across a river, but let's move the tanks that way though so they don't suffer the penalty. Up here we can't really make any moves at the moment, but it would be nice if we can take the airport here south of Baghdad. And actually this port in Basra would be, and Kuwait, would be really good to take. That'll knock them off quite a bit of supply there. And we're trying to work our way in this direction, of course. I do think we probably want to route a couple of tanks down here to Iraq. Who do we have? Do we want to use Manstein here, maybe? Let's got one here that doesn't have a medal. But they can have another medal. No, that's not what we want to do. We want to press this one. So for the Battle of Baku, that was a very good one as well. And what did we have on the one before? We took supply consumption. And supply consumption is probably the best one here. And we could go for breakthrough here. Division organization. Don't think we need the org though. No, let's go for breakthrough. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit of political power. Yeah, they've taken so many casualties here. It's 1.5 times what the division had from starts. So none of the original ones are still here. Okay, we should be able to... oh, we'll put them down here. Maybe an amphibious assault, but we should be able to break over here. Where are they located at the moment? Okay, they just on a garrison order spread out. That's fine. That's just so they don't lose any supply, of course. Okay, yeah, we can get rid of that one. How are we doing for espionage? Are we doing anything good? We got infiltrate navy prepared. Why isn't it commencing then? We've collected all the transport planes. We do have people ready to go. Oh, just wasn't going. We'll try to make a puppet government in the, or a shadow government in the UK as well. Okay, so let's start the clock here. Oh, we captured a British operative. That is good. And here we go. Finally, we get our SS Panzer divisions. Very late to the party, but we have lots of Tiger tanks here now. So let's make good use of these tigers. I wonder if we should send them... Let's send one down here to Rommel. That was a little bit weird. And let's send the other one to Manstein. They are the ones that are going to be in combat here. Are you assigned? Yes, you are assigned. Good. Non-aggression pact? No, we're not going to do any of that nonsense. Our submarines have not yet arrived. I sent a couple of submarines over here so we can scout out Cyprus. But while we are here on the tanks, we do have something we need to do. I think it is time that we update the Panzer IV. So there's a few things that we can actually add here. So we've been fighting against the Soviets and we haven't really wanted to do any bigger design changes. But let's make the Panzer IV-G. I think we will ditch these smoke launchers and we will instead add a stabilizer. As far as I know, stabilizers weren't anything that the Germans were doing at all. But it does add a very nice bonus of breakthrough there. I'll leave the heavy machine guns and the Skirtsen. Of course, a good radio. I think we want to bump a little bit up here as well. Should be able to bump this one up to 15 and that one up to 14. Without any bigger... we dip a little bit in reliability here, but we're producing quite a lot of these now, so we'll just take this. Then we need a little bit of a stopgap before we get the Panthers online. We haven't even started to research them yet, so let's find them over here. There we go. And we can convert all of these old things into them. Or old tanks. Can convert a few. What do we have here? Or we're converting them into... Yeah, we're converting them into tank destroyers instead. I think that's fine. We're converting... Yeah, we're just using the materials of these to build some other aircraft instead. We did manage to know how we're doing for resources. It looked like we were suffering from a shortage here. We can't really import rubber. That sucks. So we need to have a little bit of a look at that. We can reduce this a little bit. Wonder if that... No, that was way too much. Just one click. To get more rubber, we do need to build more synthetics. Now we are kind of running out of space for this. No, we don't want to build them in Slovakia. We'll build one here in the Sudetenland. We do have a few more here in construction as well, so that's good. We just need to finish all of these railways first. It should probably be enough. What do we have? 5 of them, yeah. 5, I think they give 5 each, so that's 25 more that we're getting. We should be on par there. We're missing a factory for that. Let's actually move a factory up and so we start producing those again. Okay, no, I want to press this one. They are deploying, and then here we have some newly deployed BF-109Hs. This is the ground attack variant we just made. I wonder, no, it's probably too long range from there. This isn't our airbase. I should probably be expanding this airbase as well. Oh, we might be able to fly now. Yeah, let's see if we can build another airbase here as well. That could be helpful. Yeah, this is still looking... the important thing is that we have Kerman and Tbilisi, the supply hubs, going at full 15 factories all the time. We are actually doing quite well in this attack here. I wasn't really expecting that, but this is good. And they've got bad supply. And they've got marines, so they might not be very strong. So hopefully we'll be able to knock them out from this tile. And we also need to cross this river. which of course would be nice if we had our marines, but got a little ways to go on those. We're going for mechanized marines, of course. Does look like we managed to actually push them back here a tile. Okay, so we're gonna get a few of these castings of lend-leases since we got so much new equipment. We are playing on speed 4 again. We managed to retake our supply hub here. They are blocking progress here at the moment. So let's see if we can advance forward here. And they are of course trying to spread out. So we will try to stop them. You guys go this way instead. You need to use the railway. And the same thing with these 3 divisions. They need to go up as soon as possible. To actually close in a little bit here on the gap. We've got 17 divisions assigned to this front. And that should be fine. Only 12 here. Where are the other ones? Oh yeah, because there was so many other divisions here, we held a few of them back. Just waiting for supply. No, we actually got supply up here now too. And that's good. It's gonna help even further with this supply hub though. Oh yeah, because we moved the tanks down. This is when we moved down Manstein, it started to motorize these nodes. So now they reach all the way up here. And we should have enough trucks for that too. Yeah, we got loads and loads and loads of trucks. The tanks are arriving. Submarines are here as well. So let's move them out. See what we can see. Oh, we finished military police. This of course is very good. This also frees up a little bit of a research slot. Truth be told, we should probably keep going on this since we are going to be adding it to help us in the long run. Now we should probably be going for better aircraft than aircraft guns. What are we in December? No. The most important thing we can do now is make sure that we have these. And let's see, we can go for cap and growth and cap and retention. Now when you go with dispersed, the retention increases all the time. It doesn't when you go for concentrated. The new factories always start, or when you switch production, you always start at a very low retention. I do think the growth is going to be better for us though in the long run. But we're going to go for concentrated industry first. Okay, well, Rommel's divisions are not motorizing the hubs, are they? No. That should help out just a little bit. We don't have the SS division in right there yet. We will go straight for Alexandria. Hopefully the Italians will follow us up. And hopefully the Tigers won't be sunk here going over. There should be... why can't you move there? Don't you have the range? Don't have a mission. I should be able to move here. That is a retile. Do we have anything with a longer range here? Just a single one. Early submarine hull. Here we go. We don't want you on a mission. I kind of want you alone. Okay, let's see here. You are now a completely new fleet here. I want you to have 5 submarines. We need the early submarine here to be in a separate fleet as well. These 4 can go... and this one's fine. Oh no, I'm in the wrong fleet, okay. Go down there then. you can reinforce wherever. We need to look at these. These are the ones that we have down in the Mediterranean. I think we only move down. No, this is a type 2. So we use you and we make a separate fleet. There we go. Why are you up in Brittany? And you're a midget submarine anyway. Okay. Don't really want to make this jump unprepared. Maybe we can, if we do that, they should reinforce again. 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 1 out of 4. Something is preventing them from going in here. Submarines should be able to pass through Gibraltar and, not the Suez of course, but pass through Gibraltar at least. They don't seem to actually be doing that. Okay, well, you're back to convoy raiding then. We're gonna move one of our newer submarines. Let's grab this one. Oh, it's stuck in combat. Let's find one that's not in combat then. Let's grab this one. And we will move it down to the Mediterranean. Get rid of its missions. You have a much more important mission. And why aren't you allowed to move there? Something is preventing them from moving through Gibraltar here. Let's move down there for now. Maybe that'll help. Maybe we can rebase them. Hold in position, no. Okay, well, yeah, that one will reinforce once we get a new submarine. At least we got our submarine that we need for scouting. Maybe we can actually use some scouting aircraft as well. Do we have any that we can deploy? A couple of naval patrol bombers there. I got our first Focke-Wulf Condor. That's nice. I'll build a few more before we can actually start a wing with them, I think. It doesn't look like we've got any of those. We want to use the Condors out from here, I think. Where are we? In Brittany? Let's make sure that we've got the Condors here. And they go on naval strikes, of course. And see, they can reach all the way out, almost to the North Atlantic Ridge here. I think if we fly here, yeah, they've got enemy bombers are active there, so. Why don't we have air superiority here when we've got ground missions? Let's move a few of these down then. I want to go there, and we actually want to do aerial recon instead of naval patrol, and I think we've got another one that we can move over. This should allow us to see if there are any troops located there. We are winning this one again. And we did manage to liberate one square of Iraq. It's soft to go over there. They're in bad supply and there's one less division. And it does look like Manstein is here, so let's go for Kuwait. Hopefully we'll be able to hop across there. Does look like we are able to do so. Of course, this the river here is quite a big pain. Maybe we can 3 divisions here. We should be able to take them. How did we do up here? Of course, we ran into some resistance. Let's see. This is into mountains and it's snowing, so these are not ideal locations to do an assault, of course. We will draw a line over. So we'll start off with that. And these are going just fine. How are we doing down here? And they are constantly reinforcing here. Let's add some tigers to the mix then. That should help. Oh, that's worst possible time for him to get sick. Okay, what do we have here? Are you able to... No, you're just repairing, I think. It should be 4 out of 5 as well. And this should be reinforcing. And maybe if we give it a mission then. I set it to strike force. And I set it to strike force from there. No. Oh, it's not allowing me to. Which is really weird. Because we should be able to. And I moved in other submarines. Oh, wait. We have a big naval battle going on here. We just missed it, but we managed to sink the HMS Furious, the HMS Courageous, and the HMS Glorious. There's 3 carriers down for the British, and a battleship, Barnum. And we sunk a heavy cruiser, 3 light cruisers, actually 5 light cruisers, sunk 2 American ones as well, a couple of destroyers and a submarine. So this is yet another devastating blow to the Allies. We should probably be checking our admirals here as well. And going to Lutyens. Who are you in charge of? Oh, we're in the okay. A reveal chance or penetration. We're probably better off with the lower reveal chance here. And the cooldown. This is for the smaller submarines there, of course. And you can become something else. I would say that Marshall here probably has a lot of combat experience. We definitely want to take Concealment Expert. This visibility is directly affects the hit rate of enemy ships. So this will make all our ships tankier, or able to withstand more. I got this on Bowen as well. I don't need that, I think. And Dönitz should actually be. He's also level 7. It doesn't have any traits now, yeah, because he's already got all traits, right? And that's also 40% extra damage. That's so good. It does look like there are no one there, but I think what we have to do is we'll just split them up and yeah, I think we had a garrison order to get them there. Let's get rid of that one and we'll just drop on both locations. We might lose three divisions here, which would be a shame because they can all be awarded medals. Oh, we used our command power, of course. Oh well, it'll be fine. We did move some closer support in here. Yeah, they're supporting from there. Don't really have anything with enough range to reach in there. Okay, this airport needs to be expanded desperately. I moved 200 aircraft in here, so of course the Italians moved more aircraft in here as well. I think we also have a couple more up there. We can move them down here. Oh wait, no, this was the Focke-Wulfs we moved down there. We have, where are you? Up here. And you are... We want to move you guys down there, and then we have 300 of these here. We don't want them there. Maybe we can actually move them into Greece here somewhere. We should be able to use 2 of them from here. We can do close air support when we are doing this, when we move the scout aircraft back there. Okay, so we did manage to push into Basra. Let's just make sure to leave at least 1 division here for defenses. And from here it should be quite easy to push up in Iraq. Let's push with the tanks instead. I think that's a better use of them. Let's make sure that we lock these into place as well. And the same thing there. Now let's see, if we can push in here, then at least we have 4 tiles we can attack this mountain from. And they seem to concentrate all their forces up there. But we're not getting through here until the winter is over, I think. But we did manage to take everything back. But at least that's something. Did we have any aircraft left up here in removing these down? Aren't we? No, Gorod. Okay, these are H's, but let's move them to freeze, so we know when we have them. And as for air here, they're still trying to bomb us. They should be getting hit so hard from... Let's see what their bomber losses are. Yeah, we're shooting down 39 bombers here, so that's really good. They've lost 660 bombers here. Just the past months. Oh, and here we see. Now we're starting to get naval invasions. Now we need to support this, of course. That's not a port, so we don't want to move them from there. Let's move you up there as well. And let's make sure that we have someone here to deal with anything if they do manage to get ashore. I think we haven't swapped them these back yet. Yes, we did. We made them even beefier even. We needed to fix the military police and armored cars. I think especially the armored cars. Let's add military police there, and we need to have at least 4 of these to make the military police actually break even. And we want even more than that, so I think let's start off with at least 9. Let's pop them on. That'll bring them up to... let's add another one. I think they give us 600 even, want it. Something like that. Oh, let's add a full. Let's add a full brigade. This is a square division instead. It's a lot of army experience, but we're not really using it for anything else. This should make our... Well, it looks like they are trying to come in this way too, but we man, yeah, troop convoys. Oh, first we need to check how many we actually have. We have 3,000 armored cars. So we've got a few that we can use. Let's swap Belgium over to the armored cars. That should have enough of them. Czechoslovakia is already on them. Denmark, Bavina, Free France. Maybe we can use these as well. Let's see how that ends up. Okay, so we're negative 3,000. We couldn't do France. That was maybe a little bit too cheeky. And the same thing with the Soviet Union is also going to be a huge one. Let's swap Free France back to ordinary garrisons. I don't think there's any more down here we need to worry about. No. So we have everyone except the Soviet Union, maybe the Poles. We have already swapped a lot of Poland over. We can start swapping over a few more. I should be able to do at least half of them. Let's just unpause there and see what happens. Yeah, so that was just enough. Bulgarian reintegration campaign in the Balkans. The Bulgarian government has started a massive reintegration campaign in the occupied territories in the Balkans, encouraging Bulgarian settlement, changing the names of towns and places to Bulgarian traditional forms, and reorganizing local administration along Bulgarian lines. With these measures, Boris III hopes to demonstrate the Bulgarian nature of these regions and legitimize their future annexation by Bulgaria. A bold move by the Bulgarians. Oh no, yeah, they got a bit here from the war, of course, because they had claims there. Okay, well, we haven't really seen anything happening here, so... Oh, where are you? Yeah, you're under this one. I want to shift click here. That means we can... No, control click. No, shift click. So we can start off these, and we're going to have a look at that. We're just going to check our other combats a little bit quick here. Okay, so you can instead go this direction. Let's go up towards the airport there. You can help out from this direction. Let's push up here too. And we're going to need some garrison divisions down here too. And probably along a lot of these regions. Let's see what happened up here. Yeah, they didn't manage to land here, but they will start to use naval attacks against us now. So we know it's coming. They are probing us. Okay, let's... how are we doing for the aircraft here? Oh, they can just barely reach. I don't think they're actually going to be able to engage into combat there if we have any. We're going to put these on air supply. No, maybe after the... Okay, so we did manage to parachute in. We're immediately going to start combat in that way. We're going to go for some more decryption there to get it up to speed. They haven't actually left yet. I think what we want to do now is we're going to change this order. Oh, not that one. Edit. And instead of dropping there, we will drop here. So we drop into the position that we know is safe. We're going to hold off on you. No, we didn't manage to do that. They automatically dropped in here. Let's get rid of that. We have them all assigned to there. They will drop. When they drop, we will use our airlift quadrant. And we'll drop supplies. And at least we should get some supplies here. And we did manage to get the next level of artillery. That's really good. I don't think we need to do that anymore. Let's zoom out a little bit. I think we actually lost those 3 divisions. Yes. Unfortunate, but that is the nature of paradropping. It's dangerous. No, I don't want that many. Well, queue up a few new ones. Valiant fighting. And all that. So we're increasing our heavy tank production here a little bit. And these should be able to knock these ones out. They are so low strength. They probably haven't gotten supplies forever since we are raiding the seas here. We've gotten our organization back here. We should of course have done that before. To build some... we need to go in there. We need to select a new research first though. So that is way ahead of time, but it would be good to get those extra engines. The radar would also be very good to pick up, but I think we do need to knock out these as soon as possible. Construction is important, but not that important. Let's go for a streamline here. I do think... I'm actually not sure which one would be better in our case. Normally flexible line is always better, but this goes with dispersed is always better as well. So we're going to use streamline this playthrough, because why not? Yeah, we've got a massive advantage here. So they get the encirclement penalty. We unfortunately get a paradrop penalty here as well. But they're so low on strength here that shouldn't really matter. And we actually managed to get the close air support in here to help as well. So that was nice. We still haven't managed to knock them out from there. No, we don't want you landing. Come on. Managed to move in there before they land now. We'll see, because I think they are coming in. Oh, there we go. Perfect. You can hang out here on Cyprus. So that is a very good place for us to actually stage a couple of aircraft. And that's a huge airport we've got there. So let's move these down. But no, so we've only got 500 of them. And we want to stop doing air supplies there again. And we can go back to doing naval patrols instead. That's a tough one to beat through. We have made great progress here in Egypt at least, or in Iraq. I think we move up on this side, we'll cut them off from the railway there, and that should cut Baghdad off from all supplies. Actually, I don't think they have any, no, they don't have any connections up here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Tigers should be able to deal with this. And, no, let's do it that way. This one's so low on strength, we might be able to just destroy it outright. We were not able to go down there, maybe with the... If we move the mountaineers down, they have left the tile open here as well. And we'll see if we can move in there, a little bit sneaky, perhaps, but if they leave it open for us, we will take it. We should probably be reorganizing the colors of these, right? We kept the blue ones, we kept smaller, right? Yeah. Let's just swap colors of these to the purple. And we can use blue on these, that's fine. And these are a little bit more, the smaller divisions are going to be helpful down here. Where have we, no. Just wanted to see where we deployed them. Okay, these are deployed all over the Soviet Union. That's not really where we need them. So, just for now, we'll just bolster them up a little bit here in across Europe. Something like that. Let's station them a little bit closer to home. They are the ones that are going to be going over to England. Oh, we put all of these here as well, of course. We're probably going to be moving these divisions over to Africa as soon as we kind of get this front going a little bit better. Yeah, they got nothing to push against us here. I do think, yeah, we managed to encircle 2 divisions as well. That's nice. Let's help out with closing that one. I do want to swap the focus of Manstein, I think, over to here. Manstein will start pushing towards the Suez instead. And where do we, Guderian we moved in to defend Europe. Let's put Sepp in charge up here then. And we can just push straight across towards here. I kind of want to isolate Turkey. We are playing on historical, and Turkey will join very, very, very late, but they will join the Allies. We're going to try to cut them off, and we will make sure that they don't join the Allies. But we want to close this Suez, but we preferably want to close Gibraltar as well to make sure that no Allied reinforcements land there. The mountains are tough enough to deal with as it is. Yeah, we'll see how that goes there. We shouldn't have any other big naval combats going on out here just yet. I sunk a US submarine. Can probably check a little bit where they got their fleet. And my guess, no, that's on the air one. And they don't seem to... no, that's friendly supremacy. I don't know that they actually have a fleet anymore that can operate. We should have enough naval intel on them to be able to go in this way. Go on the naval one. You can see they don't really have any missions set. They've got naval invasion support here and here. I do think we've got close air support running in all the coastal regions here. But we could move some... Where do we put all of these? Oh yeah, they're down in Africa. Don't really want to have these for defense either, but they're going to be needed for assaulting England. They should have the range to actually give us some matter of air support. Okay, I think we want to move a few of these up. These wings we can move up to here, Middle East. And the ones that are flying here, they can stay flying there. Maybe we can bring a couple of these down. These already have the mission set. Move them in here. That should be fine. Yeah, they moved someone in before we were able to take that one. And of course there's no supply here until we actually reach the other side, and we still need to kind of hook them up. It's probably worth going across. I think we do that. And the infantry should follow after. How many do we have on? We have 24 on this line here. Yes. And what we could do, of course, is remove this and make it a field marshal order instead. And that means we can split these off to there. And that should be fine for now. We do need to knock them out of Baghdad as well, of course. Keep going up this direction, I think it's more important. We've got American medium tank divisions landing here. We're not going to have enough supply here just yet. That one is... We can probably cancel that one. We're not going to need it. Let's make sure that we cut them off here. It makes this into a pocket at least. Okay, you stop there. We just hold. Let's move some extra motorized up there, and we will attack this one with the tanks. That should be fine. Okay, we did manage to knock them out from there. Let's move this tank division up straight towards Aleppo. It would be good if we actually got some of these divisions moving a little bit faster. Don't really know where they have to go, but they need to go there fast. And that should be fine. This one looks to be pretty stalemated. We haven't managed to push through here. And truth be told, this is terrible, and it's just mountains all across here. It would be better off landing a naval invasion into Sindh and then cutting them off and destroying them from the backside. And same thing here. We can probably take these by going straight down Saudi Arabia though. The panzer divisions should be fast enough for that. We have managed to push them back a little bit here. So, keep pushing. Everyone's involved. And now of course we don't have any air support here. Let's move a couple of these up. There's air support in Egypt. And these can probably fly into the Levant NATO's air support. That should be helpful as well, as soon as we start crossing the border into the Levant. In the Middle East, of course, we've already got good range from the... We've actually got a little bit of a mixed use here. We can use these as well, I think. We were able to build an airport here and move in a couple of these. They don't have full coverage, but it's good enough. Up here is... these are the super old ones. Let's base them out of there, and they can also assist there. Yeah, we need to move across the river here, I think. Let's chase them and go straight for Aleppo. We can go this direction. I think they're panicking in here now. Well, hopefully they are. Now you go this direction. And you go straight for Erbil. I'm just gonna try to cut them off here. Why is there an American tank in the middle of the desert here? Yeah, we need to prioritize that one, of course. No, you go to Aleppo when you're there. And you hit the coast. And then we're just gonna have to connect up Aleppo to our other support network, or the network up here. Don't think they're getting out of here. Yeah, that's good. You're gonna need to be on this front line. And this one doesn't exist. And you go there. I think that's fine. And you're moving into that tile. Perfect. Yeah, you just knock them out from there and we'll go up this direction. And here we go. We got the Landwasserschlepper, or the amphibious assault carrier. I could actually start. What's the difference with these? These have a max speed of 10. I think these are 7. These are of course a lot better as well. They've got more breakthrough, and the main thing, the big thing with about these, of course, is the hardness, and of course getting the Amtrak battalion, because it's very good at making amphibious assaults, plus 50% attack. So these are going to be the kind of mainstay of our assault forces. But I do think do have the transport ship one. Question is if we need the transport ship one for this instead. Invasion defense. Yeah, we probably want to pick this one up for the invasion defense. That's breakthrough while we are defending. So let's grab that one so we are ready. And I think that's more important than construction. And then we got these two that are doing airframes at the moment. And then we really need to start working on getting the Panthers in production. But yeah, we also need to change out our artillery. Now we have 10,000 pieces in the stockpile. Normally when running concentrated and you're at almost full production efficiency, swapping over is a death sentence. But let's convert that one. At the moment, since we have so much in the stockpile, we're just going to make the switch. It's no big deal whatsoever. We should be running out of the deficit in everything here. I've already got 1,500 more armored cars. Maybe we can fix up the rest of Poland as well. And then we know we need 3,000 for bronze. Or just about. Actually, just do it this way instead. Yes. And that should be fine. And this, of course, will mean that we take less and less damage in our garrisons. We do want to add the... no, not there. They're under infantry equipment. Amphibious tractors. Let's put these quite high up on the order. Then we need to build quite a lot of these quite quickly. How are we doing for trucks? We have loads of trucks. Let's pull 5 factories from trucks. I think we've got enough infantry equipment as well to last us a little bit. Yeah, we can definitely take some factories off infantry equipment. And we do need to add some to mechanized heavy tanks. We're training these, so we can add a few more to that. We do need more light artillery though. And aircraft, we're kind of running out of rubber, so we're stuck a little bit with the factories we have there. Let's remove 10 factories from infantry equipment. We need to add 5 more there too. Now let's actually remove 10 more there. Let's give that 5x. And we do want to add probably another 3 factories at least to heavy tanks. We are starting to lose them in combat now too, so we need to replace them. Put 5 factories instead. Panzer 3s, so we're making these instead. Self-propelled artillery. Let's start by converting them. We'll actually make less of them if we convert them. But we do want to get rid of all of this Soviet junk anyway from the stockpiles. We'll just add a few more factories. And maybe we can steal a few factories of anti-tank. What are we going on here? Yeah, you're not going to get used for that. We do have a few more of these that we can convert. That might be worth it. We can probably pull the production line down here a little bit. That'll help with the rubber shortage as well, once we're off that at least. That's probably a good time now. We've got a few more to convert there. How many were we missing? We're missing 3 there. And the ones we put into the Tigers have been filled. So we're going to pull 3 more from aircraft. We do need these. Going to keep building these. We'd have a stockpile of these, but we've got new carriers coming out as well, so if they haven't already been launched, actually, we'll check on that as well. And we do want the Condors. Could remove that. Don't need as many of those, I think. No, let's actually pull them from the BF line here as well, I think, since we are converting these into other things. Or we are replacing them with the rocket aircraft at the moment. I actually did put a small icon on the rocket aircraft as well, one of these Eagles, so that I can more easily select which wings get them. Okay, so we have cleared out Syria, or half of Syria. Iraq is more or less cleared out. We just need to actually get rid of them from here. Yeah, and that's across the river. You can move in from this direction and this direction, that's fine. A bag that has been captured, of course. While we're at it, let's try to take Beirut and Damascus. And pop down this direction. This is a free tile, let's just move into it. It's a mountain, so it's a lot more defensible as well. Does look like the resistance here just kind of melted away. They are standing up really toughly here. They don't want us to break through here. Let's do a renewed assault there. Actually, let's let them get some planning bonus before, and we will try a second time. We're gonna do encryption there as well, just so that we actually have it done. And this, of course, should have extended the range of our submarines, so they can cover the entire thing here. Let's use this as a separate fleet then. If we take the Suez, we should be able to route the submarines in this direction. Just keep going there. We should be able to crush them, no problem. Oh, there's a big desert snowstorm or sandstorm going here. Let's just hold these for now. We'd rather not crash them just because we got a sandstorm. If we look here, we got sandstorm. You can see the air detection, tanks, and all the everything here, tanks and air accidents chance goes up. So we don't want to fly in the sandstorm. I think we got a sandstorm here too. No, we're fine. It's if we look in the air regions, it's only in the Middle East air region at the moment. We've more or less cleared out this area, so we shouldn't need them there anyway. We're gonna need to organize some kind of mountaineer force here, I think. We do have a few of them here. We'll put them down there. We can see if we can make a breakthrough happen that way too. It's going to be a little bit of a time before we can actually field any of these amphibious divisions. Going to Beirut from the other side. That's no... we defeated them all down here. So Iraq is once again free. And let's see what we want to do with Sepp. I think we'll bring him down this direction as well. Doesn't hurt to have more quick divisions around here. That's fine for now. We'll fix them up when we get there. Okay, so we started getting some more military factories. We do need to look over our imports, I think. How many are we building? That's quite a lot of days. Convert those to. I am tempted to just increase production of these. And what do we actually need? Is there anything that we do need? Mechanized. I think we increased mechanized, heavy tanks, and self-propelled artillery. Yeah, we probably need to pull our strategic bombers out as well. Let's just put a factory in there. And oh yeah, because we put the big line on conversion. And we need another 30, that's another 4. That's fine. We have our strategic bombers still here. And they don't need to be active anymore. They probably shouldn't have been active right there either, but we'll move them over to Europe again. And we can have them based here. Let's see if we can do some strategic bombing of England instead. Yeah, they don't even reach there, so let's fly these up to Europe as well. I'll have to base them out of there, I think. Let's see if we can start softening up the UK a little bit. It does look like they are making it through there, but I'm not so sure. Let's add another vector there. And we managed to reintegrate Luxembourg and Alsace-Lorraine. That's all the way over here. So this is Alsace-Lothringen now, and Luxembourg, of course, is still Luxembourg. This is a few extra factories for us, since they are now core territories. With our successful reconquest of historically German areas, we can now begin the process of their reintegration into the Greater German Reich. The populations must be allowed to do their patriotic duty for the fatherland. Yeah, of course, we get a little bit more manpower out of these regions as well. So Strasbourg will be Strasbourg. Mulhausen will be Mulhausen. And Alsace-Lothringen will change name to Alsace-Lothringen. This, of course, is from before because they've got the new name already. Okay, so where do we want to go next? I guess we could do Reich Autobahn. Don't really need this one, we've already got one for heavy aircraft. Switzerland is not really a threat. We are going to go with modular construction, I think. Getting those... getting out submarines a little bit quicker could be good. I think most of our ones are full, but I don't see any ones in reserve either. And these don't actually seem to go where they need to be. Since they, for whatever reason, can't pass by Gibraltar. Oh, look at this. Can we sink her? Can we sink her? Come on then. One more torpedo. One more torpedo! Ah, was so close, so close. This is the HMS Hood, of course, the pride of the British fleet. She is down to 16%. That was so close that we got to sink her. That would have been such a great ending for this episode, because that is where we are at now. So thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.